Hey guys, Affinity here, just making a quick video to kind of talk a little bit about the plans for this weekend and obviously the up-and-coming Miss Pandaria launch this coming Monday, midnight, Pacific time? Yeah. Okay, so as you guys know, I am flying out tonight to California, doing kind of like a BL con of sorts with Blood Legion. We basically have this awesome beach house that we're kind of hanging out for the weekend. And then on Monday, Blood Legion is actually like the entire reason why we're down there is on Monday at the launch party. Blizzard invited Blood Legion to participate in like a 5-man challenge mode against some Blizzard employees. So I can't really go into much detail about that. All I know is that party starts at like 9 p.m. Pacific-ish, but I'm not actually going to be there for that. The idea is I'm flying out there for the weekend to kind of hang out with some of the guildies. We're going to have a great fun time. And then this Monday, I actually fly back out of the Los Angeles area, actually out of SNA. So my flight actually departs right about 4 p.m. Monday Pacific time, and then I actually get home at about 11-ish PM Central time, my time. And obviously the midnight launch for me will be 2 a.m. my time. So you can expect to see me online probably right about 12:30-ish on Monday night. So moving on from that, here's kind of the plan with the stream going into Miss Pandaria. This is the first time that A, I've streamed the beginning of an expansion, and B, that I've been in a guild such as Blood Legion for the beginning of an expansion. So a couple of things are going to be a little different. Primarily, I will be in Mumble with the guild, but I, again, will not be streaming that. I haven't been streaming Mumble audio for a while. That'll come back when progression streams, end of when progression's over and we pick our streams back up with repeat kills. So I'll be talking to them mostly. I obviously will be focusing a lot on the game itself rather than entertaining the stream. I will try and interact with the stream viewers a lot, but as you know, it's kind of like a 95% focus on the stream, 5% on the game right now with Dragon Soul 35% and so on. So the focus for me will be leveling my characters. Now, we have an entire week, so I will be streaming the entirety of this week and the vast majority of next week, which I'll get into later. But you're basically looking at this first week. I'm going to level as many characters as possible. I'm going to level them. I'm going to, do all the rep things, the Farmville quests. I'm going to, try and gear them out as best as possible with heroics. And, I've got an entire week to level as many characters as I want to. So I'm literally going to be providing as much content packed into this 1 week as possible. And then, kind of filling over into the second week as well. But the main focus the first week obviously is leveling and gearing as many of my characters as possible. I'm thinking my order is going to be my monk, which is my main, my druid, which will be kind of like my main alt. I'm going to level a priest just for the sake of leveling my priest, not expecting much out of that. And then I'm deciding if I want my fourth one to be my shaman or if I want my fourth one to be a monk. And then if I have time, I'll try and level, whatever's left, either, that second monk or that shaman, that first week. Now, second week, this is where things get a little weird. I'm not actually allowed to stream progression period. That also includes normal mode raiding. I cannot stream that. Unfortunately, that's, just kind of how it is. Streaming, again, is new to the guild for progression settings. So we're kind of, the policy is going to evolve as the guild grows and as the stream grows as well. So, later on we'll end up being able to stream normals and stuff, like next tier or whatever, possibly. But for this tier, normal modes and everything after that is completely off limits. Now, what I mean by completely off limits is progression is considered until Heroic Shawfear's dead. So I'm not going to be able to stream normal modes the second week, or Mogu Shan Heroics, obviously. And then I'm not going to be able to stream Heart and Terrace normal when those get released, 3 weeks after, or 4 weeks after normal, I think it was, normal Mogu. So that'll be off limits. However, that doesn't mean that when we're not raiding, I can't stream. I will be streaming as much as I can when we're not streaming. When we're not raiding. Obviously, I'm not going to be like, we're raiding until 3, and then I'm going to get up at 6 so that I can stream until we start raid again. But, it's going to be one of those things that I'll try and get in a couple of hours when and where I can. First week is probably going to be a little bit harder. First week of, Mogu Heroic, and then when Heart and Terrace gets released, it'll kind of, be tricky as well. But I want to try and get in a couple of hours every single day when and where I can, of streaming content, LFR with the viewers when that's released, kind of whatever that ends up being. We'll kind of, we'll take that as it comes. Now, that doesn't mean that the stream is going to be completely off during progression. I have a second computer set up so that I can do this. Basically, my main machine is the 3930K. I'm going to record everything on this computer with DxTory, and then I'm going to actually bump it over the network to my second computer, which is an Ivy Bridge 3770K and some other fancy things. I'm going to render the video on that, and then what I'm going to do, as we're allowed to release kill videos, I'm actually going to be releasing them on the stream first. So I'm going to be looping them, just kind of looping them on the stream as I'm allowed to release kill videos. There's probably also going to be some repeat content, and I'll try and have a repeat tag on it that basically says, well, here's, the week of leveling until I have something to give you guys. Now that means I also have some awesome kind of artwork to go with this. So I will have the stream going with something as we kill bosses and as I'm allowed to release videos, which typically the policy is one other guild has to kill it. Or, if somebody killed it ahead of us, then, we'll release the video, but that's, kind of worst case. I'm going to have the video up in a repeat, and there's also going to be this. This is cool. I ended up getting Ositox to do this for me, and I'm going to have one for Heart and Terrace eventually there at the top, where it basically tracks what our progression is at the moment. So 0 of 6, 1 of 6, 2 of 6, and you can see that it's got the, over there, the skulls on it, and they kind of fade out a little bit. So you'll always really be up to date on the stream fastest for where we are progression wise, and then I'll be again releasing those kill videos as I can. Now, another thing that I want to try and do is I'm going to release those kill videos, as I'm allowed to, and then I want to, within a week of those kill videos, I want to also release a Mistweaver Monk kind of walkthrough of the encounter from my POV. Not really sure what the details of that are going to be yet, but it's probably going to be, my typical, walkthrough. Here's what I'm doing. Here's why I'm doing it. Watch me set up this. Here's what I could have done a little bit better during progression. Things like that. So you'll see those primarily on my YouTube account, but I'll try and have those in a loop as well when there's no content. But we'll kind of take that as that goes. So yes, we are limited in how much I can stream during progress. It sucks. I understand that. It hurts. I wish I could stream it, but I'm not going to fight the guild on this. I'm going to do what I need to do. But what you guys do have is you have me for the entire first week. That week of leveling, that is all yours. Second week, you've got most of me outside of the raids that we might do that I won't be streaming for. Third week is when heroics are released. That third week, probably not going to get much of anything out of me because we're going to be going pretty hard that week. As we pull our raid schedule back into a little normal-ish of a schedule, then I'll try and stream throughout the morning, afternoon hours up until raid, and then we'll raid, and then whatever happens. So again, videos will be released here before YouTube, period. They will. I want to try and do it kind of simultaneously, but it's going to be staggered a little bit. If I can release it to stream first while it's still uploading to YouTube, then that's just kind of how it's going to happen. Most of the videos, they have a priority on going to the Blood Legion Illidan channel for those ones, but then I'll obviously have them on my channel as well, and then the Monk walkthrough ones, hopefully within the first week of those kills, will be on my YouTube itself. So I'll try and keep a ticker up to date on the stream with when I expect to have the first couple of kill videos out or whatever. I'll try and loop them as best as I can, and I'll try and keep in touch as best as I can. Obviously, the first week or two of Mogu, and then the first couple of weeks of Heart and Terrace, my interaction and streaming ability is going to be limited because we will be raiding so hard. Now, here's my understanding of the policy immediately following progression. And again, progression ends when Heroic Shafir is dead. If there's another guild that's killed it, let's say hypothetically we get world first, and then another guild kills it, and then we'll be able to stream our repeat kills. If there's, like a 2-week gap between us getting Heroic Shah and somebody else killing it, hypothetically, if that was to happen, again, limited in what I'm able to do. But, we'll kind of take that as we take that. Who knows what happens. Now, my understanding is we will be doing a 10-man heroic kind of alt group. We've done it in Firelands and Dragon Soul, where we go back in on alts the following week after progression and kind of do like a 10-man heroic alt group. I'll be able to stream all of that. That'll kind of be, you know, reprogression, no crazy kills with that, and then obviously into repeat kills will be all streamable as well. I'll try and provide commentary for the first couple of kills, but again, first couple of kills is more about executing it and making sure that we get through it rather than focusing specifically on you know, interacting with the stream, but I'll do what I can there as well. Challenge modes are in the future, maybe a little bit of PvP, maybe with Hotted. Kind of, you know, thinking about that, who knows. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be able to stream and do with you guys in Mists of Pandaria, including EU side. I do have my EU account that will have a priority after progression's over, and then I do want to have an alliance guy on both US and EU for more viewer raids. So we're going to have a lot of stuff we're going to be able to do together going into Mists of Pandaria after progression's over, and I look forward to it. As far as giveaways, I'm still working on trying to get my hands on a couple of signed collector's editions from the Blizzard devs while we're in California. Worst case, I'll get my hands on a couple of non-signed collector's editions and be giving those away. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it sub-only yet or not, but we'll kind of see. For those that are on Illidan or interested in joining us on Illidan, helping the guild for progression, I will also include a link in the info section about Blood Legion's consumable drive. That's a way for you to help us gain consumables and you get something out of it in return. As soon as progression's over, I'm not familiar with the exact requirements for it, but, you know, let's say you did enough to earn, you know, a title and a mount from, you know, like Shaw, or, you know, well, I don't think there's a mount off that, but, you know, let's say you did enough to get like a title from every single boss and, you know, like 2 pieces of gear. The idea is we want to get those out of the way as soon as we can. As soon as progression's over, you have top priority. So it's not like, you know, you help the guild out and then, you know, 35% rolls around and then we finally get it done to you. It's going to be progression's done, you helped us out, you earned this title or this, you know, mount or this achievement or this gear, whatever it may be. We're going to get you out of the way ASAP. So more information about that in the info section with a link to our forum regarding that. One final thing, BL Gaming, hopefully we will have a functioning website out for MOP. It's not ideal, it's not as polished as we would like it to be. The developer's been really slow, but it's going to be better than nothing. I think it's coming along great, and we'll kind of see where that goes. So, if anything, I don't think I'm going to be streaming today. I have an ISP guy coming out soon, and then obviously my flight later this evening. If anything, we'll see you Monday night. Hope to be streaming at about 11, 11:30, 12 midnight Central, depending on, you know, flight delay, when I get home. I've got something I need to deal with Mulan first, things like that. So we'll kind of see where that goes. So at any rate, thanks for watching. See you guys Monday night for Mists of Pandaria launch. I am so excited for not only this trip, but for Mists of Pandaria launch, and I look forward to streaming this with you guys and interacting with you guys for this new expansion release. So have a good one. See you guys later. See you Monday.